Hey, welcome to Disc 3. I am Nick. I am joined by my two best friends.
Up.
What's up?
All right. Yeah, what are your names?
I'm Chris. My
And
name is
I'm
Chris.
I'm
Sorry.
Trace.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so State of Play, right? Sony
Yeah.
came out this week with a very I don't want to say mid because I feel like mid is negative these
I
days,
mean,
but
something did take up,
No, I don't
half of the
consider.
it's like
presentation.
the literal definition of mid. Like it was okay. Which is
I
good. Like, which is
Yeah, like mid's not a. I don't think mid is a derogatory term. People just think that if you don't think something is perfect, then it's derogatory.
right. Like,
But
I'm like, this was mid. Good
it
on you,
wasn't bad.
Sony.
It was
Right?
all right. It was a state of play.
It
There's
was
there's
a
Yeah, I
state of
very
mean,
play.
very little in this state of play that interested me personally. But I know
yeah,
I know y'all probably have a lot that y'all are hype about in this.
yeah,
I
of
got
course.
like two games on here that are up my alley, and y'all could probably guess which ones those are.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I
wonder
already
which.
know. But we'll go down the list. I think Trace had the list pulled up. So
Okay.
Yeah, I
what was
posted
the
it
what
here
was
in,
the
in general.
yeah what was the
Oh,
first
okay,
what
okay.
was the first game we were showed in the state of play?
The first
Helldivers,
game
God.
was
right?
Helldivers,
Yeah. Okay.
which
So all right. What do
I,
y'all think? Because I'm
this looks completely uninteresting to me.
I
yeah, I'm
kinda
just
yeah.
I don't know.
But
It just looks like a very standard, by the rules, by the book, third person shooter, and just doesn't look anything. There's nothing special about it, in my
I
opinion.
feel that, but also it makes me miss the days of like being able to play multiplayer at any point on any night. Like I look at Helldivers and I'm like, God, I wish I had three friends to just like jump into multiplayer with at any time.
Yeah,
And it's not even that I don't have three friends. Like I have at least two friends, you guys. But like I don't
Hey,
have the time to play
hmm.
multiplayer. But like I feel like Helldivers it gives me Destiny meets like Red Faction vibes, which I fuck with.
Like Red Faction,
Yeah, and that's the kind of vibe I get where I'm like, I don't hate it, but
right?
I'm not gonna play it. I wish, but
Yeah, it does. There's nothing about it that interests me. I kind of fell off of these like third person shooter games, like multiplayer third person shooter games, after I played The Division. Do y'all remember when The Division came out?
God, fuck yeah.
Because I
yeah,
played
I
The
love that
Division and
game.
I was like, this is cool. And then like after that, I just kind of severely lost interest in those kinds of
God,
games.
I wish I could pull up like my hours in the division because it was ridiculous. I played a
I
lot
remember
of
I
the
bought
division.
because all of my friends were like, play The Division with us. That's all we're playing. Play The Division. And I'm like, cool. And I bought it, and then none of them played it. And I was like, they just all stopped playing it when I bought it. I was
Yeah,
like, you
yeah, because they
motherfuckers,
all
I
beat
spent
it.
$60 on this game.
Dude, it was the definition of like in the game sucks. Because it
I
was
still
like
have it.
no, I played the fuck out of that game with friends, and
Yeah.
then we all hit in game, and it was like this is not fun anymore. Which is like whatever,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I didn't play that much of it.
that's how I feel about Helldivers. I'm like this would be fun if I had friends, which I do. I love you guys. I have friends, but also I don't have friends. So I'm like I'm not playing
I
this
feel
game.
yeah,
that. I have like I don't really have a lot of all of my friends, they all play games that I am not super into. Like Minecraft. I can play Minecraft every once in a while. But I'm not one to be like, yo, I'm down to play Minecraft. You know what I mean? Um,
hmm
the only other recent like multiplayer game that I have been playing, not so much recently because they're all playing. Everybody's playing Pal World now. As of this recording, Pal World is like the thing. But the was uh oh my god, Lethal Company. Lethal Company is a fucking
yes.
great game.
Yeah, I feel like
So
that's the
fun.
new Among Us. Not in a bad way. I just
No, this is better than Among Us. I liked Among Us and I played the fuck out of that game with my friends, but this is better than Among Us.
It was huge at MagFest. I saw a lot of Lethal Company cosplays.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I felt terrible because I was like, I don't know.
It's
I
actually
know what
scary.
you're from, but like, I don't know what this is about.
It's really fun running away from like all the scary monsters and shit.
I
It's
feel like
not
the three of us should probably play it at some point, but
Yep.
Dude, yeah. We can get a fourth. We can get Kitty or Salem in or whoever wants to join us.
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Because I love
Hell
those
yeah.
games. I played Among Us once with a full group of people, like in a Discord, and it was.
Yeah.
I think it was with like Donnie did a Club Kaiju thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There was a bunch of DJs, and we all. It was fun as fuck. I loved it. It's the
Yeah.
only time I ever played Among Us, and I was like. But then I learned that like you're not in voice chat with other players, and I was like, yeah, like no, you only play this with a group of friends.
Yeah, it's the same way with Lethal, because like my friend Austin, you met Austin, the photographer.
Yeah.
He was talking to us about playing. He was like, yeah, I jumped into a couple random matches with randoms. I'm like, how'd that go? And he's like, they use a lot of gamer words, and I just quickly backed out of those games. And I'm like, oh no. He's like the second I join, it's just constant like slurs, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
yikes, yeah,
you gotta
no,
play
I'm
with
good.
friends. Yeah, and you know, but that's why I play single player games like
I am.
Stellar Blade, which I am.
Yeah, this looks
so
fucking awesome.
Fucking hyped for. I
This
gotta
looks
be
awesome.
honest. Like I knew nothing about this game before this state of play. I saw some.
I have
like,
no idea what this is.
Yeah,
Gives me Nier vibes.
Yeah, like I saw some TikToks that were like, "Oh, are we gonna hear about Stellar Blade?" And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" Yeah, and then I watched the trailer and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's a weeb game. It's
Cute
got
waifu fucking shit up. I love it.
Cute anime girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you can dress her up. Oh, it's platinum style combat. Okay."
Hackenslash's got some shooting.
And then
in
I
it,
saw the
too.
fucking like parries, and I was like, Liza P. parries. Okay, fucking 100% in. Yeah, this is day
It's
one.
kind of also giving me like Borderlands vibes.
Yeah,
setting.
it's like everything about like post-apocalyptic, kind of weird anime. Like
I knew nothing about this game, but when I watched this trailer, I was like, "This looks fucking awesome.
no,
I would play this."
that is a day one buy for me.
Yeah,
Like
it looks fucking.
not
There's
even
like a fucking monster whose face
comes
is just
out
a
in
claw.
April. I will have fucked Final Fantasy VII Rebirth by then. Like so I'm stoked about it. I'm like, yes, please.
Oh, there's like dodges that slow down or that slow.
Yeah, and there's
time
like
down when you do it.
Like
That's
there's
dope.
like the parry system, and then the whole time, that whole trailer, they got Eve changing outfits, switching up, and they never mention that you can like, fucking dress her. Which sorry, weeaboo. I'm like, cute anime girl, I can dress 100%.
Yeah.
In.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
but they don't even mention it, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm fucking stoked for it. I think it looks
Yeah.
fun as fuck. I love anything post-apocalyptic. I love anything anime as fuck. I'm day one buy. It looks so good.
To put that in, I'm probably gonna pre-order that. That's
It's a platinum game. Like, I mean,
Is it platinum? For
No,
real?
no. But
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's a platinum game. Like, fucking.
Yeah, that game is awesome. What about you, Trace? You seen it, right? You saw it. It looks good.
Yep. It looks like a
weeaboo game.
good action.
It looks
RPG.
like a platinum
It's a
game.
weeaboo game.
It is like the first thing I thought of was, is this platinum?
Yeah,
Because it
I
looks
was
like Nier. It reminded me of
Yeah,
Nier.
there's like there was a track in it that I was like, man, huh? Like, kinda,
Yeah,
you know. But
it's there. What did they?
And then
what did
next,
was it?
what?
Did they show Sonic next? Is that
Yep,
what it-
the game of the year.
yeah,
Game of the year.
game of the
Sonic
Game
and
of the
Shadow
year.
Generations, game of the year, goated. Best we can
the prodigal son has returned.
We can stop
I-
the recording now because we
Yeah,
have reached
it's
the
over.
peak of this
Episode's
direct.
over.
Shadow is back.
Dude,
Shadow's
yeah.
back twice this year. We get Sonic
Yeah.
the movie 3 also
Yes.
this year.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I wanted
we
to
do.
talk about that.
Yeah, Jim
Which-
Carrey's coming back for it too.
Oh
Have
my
you heard
God,
who
no
might be
way.
rumored to be the voice actor of Shadow?
Yeah.
Who? No way.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude,
I
yeah,
would
this is
die. Oh my God.
I don't know.
Please.
It's so I love the fact that whenever you think a Sonic, whenever you hear like a Sonic movie is coming out, you're like, oh, it's probably going to be something, goofy, kind of like how the Mario movie was, where it's like, oh, it's a silly, fun
Nah,
animated movie with like,
Sonic
some fan service
rules.
in it. But like the Sonic movies are like actually really
They're
good.
really good.
Yes.
There's
They're
so
so
there's a series on Netflix that's like
Mhm.
about like chili heads doing like spicy pepper contests and like whatever
Mhm.
hot sauce people, but it's narrated by Ben Schwartz, who does the
Fuck yeah.
voice of Sonic, and like he does. There's this clip of him saying like, "What the fuck is wrong with these people? Do they like shitting fire out their ass?" And I'm like, oh my god, somebody needs to edit Sonic saying
So
this
good.
because it
That's so
sounds
good.
like Sonic. It's so good. Like, God, Ben Schwartz just
We
kills
could
it as
gush.
Sonic.
I am always about gushing over that movie because
It's
I don't know if it's
really good.
confirmed, but apparently Jim Carrey is returning for that movie, even
Even
though
if
he
Yeah,
even
I
if he
saw that. I
doesn't,
saw that was shown today.
he doesn't
yeah,
need to at this point.
dude.
Like
No,
Jim Carrey fucking
he doesn't
rules.
need to. He doesn't need to.
But
But
like we brought in fucking Sonic as Idris Elba, which is
Mhm.
like I don't know,
Knuckles.
like not to fucking like as a white person take over Black History Month. I would never, but
Yeah.
like it, Knuckles is black. Period. So to have Idris Elba like voice Knuckles, it's just so fucking perfect.
It was so great
Like
because I was like,
it's
damn it! Whenever I
amazing.
hear him voice Knuckles, it's gonna have that sexy, sultry voice,
God,
and I'm
just
gonna be like, oh
fucking
god,
on point.
it's
Like
so good.
I just love it. Like the Sonic movie is awesome, and then we get Sonic Generations remastered. Nope. Sonic Knuckles.
Sonic Shadow.
Generations. Sorry, yeah, Shadow. Sorry.
So
Ow,
did you
ow,
ever
ow,
play Sonic?
ow! The Edge.
I was like, are you good?
No.
So I have a question for you, Nick. I'm pretty sure I talked with Chase about this for a little bit the other day because we were chatting during the direct while not trying to spoil you. But have you played Sonic Generations?
No, I mean, yes, I have, but like, no, I
Mhm.
never bought it, played it. Like,
Okay.
I've just
So
played it.
Sonic Generations is my favorite Sonic game, personal.
The best Sonic game.
It is the best Sonic game because it
It
literally
combines
takes.
everything. Yeah.
They're like, hey, all these Sonic games that came out and how some of them were shit, but they had kind of cool ideas for their levels. Let's like make them good. And like that's what they did. They just
Yes.
took they all this game is it's just random levels from 2D and 3D Sonic games, just completely
That is
remade
correct.
and with updated
All
controls and
updated
combat,
controls.
everything. And they're taking this and they're adding Shadow to it. And I think that's fucking awesome. They're probably going to add stuff from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for him, from Shadow the Hedgehog. They better give
I'm
him a
getting
gun.
good vibes from Sega this year
Yeah.
based
So
on this
I
announcement.
think they've been good with Sonic so far. Like Sega has been making some weird choices, but honestly, like they just had the new Yakuza. I'm sorry, Like a Dragon come out.
Mm.
That now micro or fucking New Game Plus being behind a paywall aside, um, I know that that's gonna kill it. Persona 3 just came out yesterday, and it's.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The Persona 3 story is one of the best stories I've ever experienced in a video game.
Dude,
I think it's incredible.
I saw you.
I think it's
I saw
incredible.
you throw 10 hours on that fucking.
I threw
game
10
yesterday.
hours into it yesterday.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
that was on stream, by the way. They were broken up,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
technically streamed for 10 hours yesterday. By the
Yeah.
time I got out of my chair, it was 1:30 in the morning, and I felt all my bones cracking because I'm fucking old.
Dude, we
That's-
fell asleep watching the stream.
Oh my god,
that's
dude!
what I'm
I
afraid of.
could
I
not
fell
stop
asleep
playing it.
watching you.
For Final
And
Fantasy
I'm-
VII Rebirth, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking. I took time off. I was
Yeah.
smart. I took PTO, but I'm like, I am gonna fucking die that weekend.
Dude, it's just I've barely scratched the surface of Persona 3.
It's so
Like,
good.
I haven't met Igus yet.
Jesus.
I haven't even had the boxer dude, can't remember his name, Akihiko. I haven't even had Akihiko join the party yet. Like he's there in the game, but he's not in the actual party yet. And like that, the pacing on this game is obviously a lot longer than the original. But
It's-
if the story in this game is incredible, I watched all the movies. Like there's a 4
Yeah, the Persona 3 movies are good. I went
watched
through
all of
'em.
them.
I did. I went through them when I did my Mayday video, and I
Yeah,
put the
it's
Persona 3 visuals in there. But yeah, no,
Persona.
Sega's
It's good.
Sega's on top of it, and like I never played the original Sonic Generations, but like I knew what it was about,
Mhm.
and so I was just expecting like a Sonic Generations remaster, which, just being a gamer, even though it's not for me, I was stoked for. But then
Yeah.
I saw the Shadow shit. This is why I'm like, yeah, while overall the state of play might have been mid, like this shit
Mhm.
was fucking preem. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that shit had
that
me
was a-
hyped. And I'm not a
that was a
huge Sonic
premiere.
fan. I was like, "Oh, fuck. Shadow."
It's the best Sonic game plus more.
Yeah,
Like,
I
and
was
I am okay with that.
I was stoked as shit about it. I
Yeah,
think it's fucking
that's a
great.
day one. That's
Yeah, and it's
it's
and
not even a
coming to
question. It's not even a
all
question.
platforms too.
I
It's
mean,
even
I
it's even coming to
Salem will
Switch.
probably have us pick it up, and I will play it. Like I'm, because y'all are bigger Sonic fans than I am. Like, which is fine. Like, but I'm like whatever. But I'm just like, this is why I fucking love video games. You guys, like, I just fucking love video games because like
yeah.
I don't fuck with Sonic, but like I'm like I got off work an hour after that fucking State of Play premiered. And I
Yeah.
was like, don't say anything to whatever. And I'm sitting on the couch watching it. And like I don't fuck with Sonic. I don't play with it. But as soon as Shadow came on the screen, I was like, fuck yeah, baby, let's go! I was so fucking
New Shadow
stoked.
game.
I was so fucking
New
stoked.
Shadow
And that's why I
game.
fucking love video games. Because like
You know,
don't
this is even though you're not a
have
big
to be
Sonic
into it.
fan, even though you're not a big Sonic fan, this is a good time for you to actually play Sonic Generations.
I mean, yeah,
Because it is the best Sonic
because I
game.
know Salem will want to play it, but like,
Yeah, it's good
I'll get
if you
into
like
it.
the 2D and the 3D Sonic games. It's both.
which
You
we
get
both
2D
do,
and 3D.
but like, that's why this is a good state of play. Like,
It is.
and then they
I'm just wondering if we're gonna get a little tiny Shadow for the 2D.
Oh, I hope
They're,
they
I
do.
doubt they're gonna do that because they didn't
Because
have
what
because
did-
Shadow
and
didn't
then-
exist till
So they
the
did. Wait.
Dreamcast.
So they did Helldivers, Stellar Blade, which looks fucking dope. Sonic,
Uh-huh.
and then Trace, you got the list pulled up, right? Like, what did they follow
Yep,
up?
we got okay, we got 3 quick ones real quick because they're like, man. We got well, I don't know, like Chris. It's a new Hoyoverse game, Zenless Zone
Oh,
Zero.
Hoyoverse.
Might be
It
something
looks
up your alley.
like every other Hoyoverse game. I
No,
don't care.
no. Okay, so
I
I don't
don't
want to
care.
harp on this, but like I know you said that, and I don't fuck with Hoyoverse because I don't have the money to play gotcha games. But ZZZ,
But-
whatever the fuck it is, does not look like every other Hoyoverse game. It does not.
No.
It looks totally
Dude, you could
fucking
put-
different. It looks.
You
ra-
could put
it looks
Genshin,
rad as
Honkai,
fuck. No,
and that
Genshin-
game side by side, and I
No,
would
no,
not
no,
be able
you
to tell the
couldn't.
difference.
No. You could put Genshin and Breath of the Wild side by side and not tell the difference. But Genshin and whatever the fuck they premiered, no, they're totally different styles. But
All the
that
character
being said-
designs and shit
That all
looks the
being
same.
said, like if you just want to hate on Hoyoverse, I'm there with you because I don't have. The
I'm
money.
not hating on
No,
Hoyoverse.
no,
I like
am,
Genshin Impact.
I am.
Okay.
Because like I'm just saying, like no, whatever this
doesn't like
game is,
Hoyoverse.
ZZZ, I just don't have the money.
You heard it here.
I don't have the.
I liked
don't have the money,
Genshin
dude,
Impact.
okay?
I liked Genshin Impact, and I didn't sink a whole lot of money into it, but I definitely
I'm
put
just
some
saying,
money
it is
into
what
it.
it is. Like, it's
But
fine.
that game, it's just all the character designs and everything, and all these Hoyoverse
Character-
games just
okay.
look the same.
yeah, and you know,
They
what-
just
no,
look the same.
no, they don't. Yeah, they look the same. You know what the same is? Cute as fuck. I love those
Okay.
character designs.
I know, but you could put
Bro, you
like
watch
some of
the
these characters
same
together, and I
fucking
would not be able to
isekais
tell you.
over and over again. You can't.
What
tell
the
me.
fuck are you talking about, Nick? What was the last isekai I watched?
Okay, I don't know. I don't.
I watched the vending machine one, but that's only because that's no. You laugh, but the vending machine one is actually really
I
good.
watched the vending machine one.
The vending
Either
machine
way,
one is really
Whatever. Trace. What's next? What did they show? Hoyoverse. Blah blah blah.
Stars.
point and laugh.
No, no,
Dude, I was saying.
Just point
I
and
was
laugh.
saying, and I feel, point and laugh. I feel like Square would get more in positive advertisements if they just canned this game.
Yeah.
Than they would the money they'd make from releasing it. If they just said, you know what, we're done, we're not releasing it, fuck this, there would be more positive feedback, worth
Yeah.
more financially than if they just released it. Because this game is so. Just take the AI aside. It's just who wants to
It's
play
Splatoon. It's Splatoon, but it's not cute like Splatoon is.
This? Well, that
Yeah.
AI Pokemon trainer is pretty fucking cute. I'll give her that.
It's literally just Iono from fucking
It's so bad.
Scarlet and Violet. But
Why?
no, it's awful. And like, what's funny is that one of the devs was like, there was an article I read that said, Foam Stars dev wishes people stopped comparing it to Splatoon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no,
Don't
it's
make
literally
a
Splatoon.
game.
There's like, I don't understand
Well-
how you can look at this and be like, it's not a Splatoon game at all.
But you made it. You did it. You made it.
It's so bad.
You made it.
You know,
Splatoon.
it's
really
gonna be
bad.
on PlayStation Plus. Are y'all gonna try it?
Nope.
No, me either.
No, I'm not even on PlayStation.
Like
Plus
for
anymore.
science, we need to, you know. But
What if that's one of the games we stream? We just play Foam Stars.
If we start streaming, and
It's
I gotta
free.
get PlayStation Plus, and it's free. If it is free, which you say it is free, then yeah, then that would be. I will not play it, but I would play it with y'all.
Okay.
play it
For
for
sure.
science.
You know what? I immediately retract this because I would rather we just play Splatoon.
Right.
Because I
right.
love
Ah,
Splatoon.
we should do
Splatoon's fucking
both
awesome.
in the same stream.
I don't know if y'all have ever played Splatoon, but Splatoon's fucking awesome. It's so
Yeah.
fun. It's just goofy fun. That's all it is, and I love it.
Soundtrack's preem.
Dude, this
Anyway.
is so good.
Yeah,
Anyway,
big
what's next?
anyway. What's next?
It's Dave the Diver, which is a really cool game. I seen what's his
Yeah.
face?
Yeah, they're doing a
that,
Godzilla collab.
Jacksepticeye play it.
Which is cool. I've never played it.
yeah,
I have no
Godzilla's
interest.
coming.
Yeah, Godzilla
Yay.
collab. That's fucking hype.
Rico.
Yeah, that's hype.
From Bloodsport and BattleBots, our friend Rico.
Uh-huh.
God bless them. They played a lot of Dave the Diver, and they recommend it. But
It looks good. I can tell just by looking at this game, it's very quality. But
Yeah,
they're
for
adding
sure.
Godzilla to
It
it.
is
That's
also.
pretty hype.
Let's just like not get it twisted. I just want to be out there. Like Dave the Diver is not an indie game.
Mhm.
It is backed by a huge studio. So
Mhm.
let's just put that out there. Like
It does list it as this in this article I'm reading on
it
Eurogamer.
is not indie, and it came up as like indie game of the year or whatever the fuck on the Game Awards, which pissed me off because I'm just like, no, you have billions of dollars backing, so no. But
Yeah.
either way, like Dave the Diver looks rad. I've heard nothing but good things about it, and then we get Gojira. Like fuck yeah! All right,
Pretty
all
cool.
about it.
This next one, I'm
Next.
watching gameplay of the next one.
What is the
Next
next
up?
one?
V Rising.
V Rising. Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks
so-
like a crafting game.
It is. Let me put it this way. This is how I understood V Rising. It was, Diablo may cry about their Elden craft.
In the medieval times,
Yeah, it is.
because I got
literally-
medieval vibes.
I got
from it.
Diablo vibes. I got just with the horse at least. I got Elden Ring vibes. There's crafting, so we got the Minecraft
Yeah.
in there. It's very Diablo, and then he busts out the guns, and I'm like, oh, Devil May Cry. Yeah,
Yeah, Kitty's interested in this. She was
Yeah.
like, I would play that.
I feel like it looks
Um,
really fun. Not really up my alley, but like, okay, like this is why
Nice.
I fucked with this fucking State of Play so hard.
Yeah.
Because like every game that was shown, I'm like, yeah, this kind of fucks. Like
Except Phone Star.
except from Source, yeah, that's true. But yeah, every
Phone
other game, I was like, yeah, this is fucking cool. Like, not even if it's not
Yeah,
for me,
I
I
mean,
was
it
like,
looks
yeah, I'd fuck
cool.
with this.
There's nothing like really about it that.
I gotta say, I love Kitty because I don't know. It was like fucking maybe 3 State of Plays ago. I was being a prick about all the fucking indie games, and she made me like take a step back and be like, you know what?
Whoa,
Maybe
dude.
Maybe some of these games are fucking rad, and they're just not for me. And
Yeah.
God bless, because like I've learned to like look at shit with a more open mind. And that's how I
Yeah,
feel
like she
about,
plays Cult of the Lamb. I've watched
Yeah.
her play it. I've played a little bit myself. I'm just like, it's
yeah, it's fucking.
I can
rad.
see the
Maybe
appeal,
not
but I'm
for
just
me.
like,
But like,
Yeah, how-
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
my
how I
friend
feel
showed me that
about,
game.
about that shit now. Where I was like, okay, maybe it was a little too harsh. And that's how I feel about like Dave
She's
the
playing it
Diver.
right now.
There's a lot of
And,
like
and
there's a
V
lot of indie
Rising.
games
I'm
that
like, V Rising looks fucking rad, but not for me. I'm not gonna play it, but it looks
Yeah.
fucking rad.
I wish you'd play more.
Yeah,
indie
it looks
games,
very
because
similar to
there's
like.
so
Well,
many
I
games.
showed it to her because I was like, this is kind of like what Cult of the Lamb is, but like it's a more gothic setting, and there's a little bit of crafting, which but not too much.
Not too much. Not
Um,
too much.
so yeah,
What,
but
what was
looks
after
pretty
V
cool.
Rising?
Silent Hill.
We've got a really cool. It's free,
Oh,
guys. So go
God,
download
shut
it.
the
It's Silent Hill: The Short Message.
Look,
I've played like a couple
Okay,
minutes
hold
of
on,
it.
Nick, calm down.
Ooh.
Calm down, Nick. No, go ahead, Trace. Go ahead. You're good. I was just telling Nick to calm down for a second.
This game was crazy.
Okay, so let me say this. I haven't played it. It is free, so I will download it and check it out.
yeah.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I've not heard any complaints on it.
One of Salem's friends worked on it, and he's super fucking proud of the work he put into. So we're gonna check it out. But you cannot blame me for seeing a free-to-play Konami game and thinking, Jesus Christ, how much is this gonna cost me? Because like Konami is fucked. And I'm gonna be honest, like of all the fucking things in the world, all the people in DJing who have fucked me over, all the video game companies who have released garbage, I don't ever want to see anybody fail, right? Like I don't want to see people fail. I want all of us to like rise up. Konami, I'm gonna just be honest. Konami, I would love to see fail. I would love to see them fucking disappear. Like they fucked over all rhythm game players. They fucked over Kojima, and in the worst way. And they fucked over gamers, period, in the worst way. And so it's every time something comes out from something I've hated, there's a part of me that's like, I want this to succeed. I want this to be great. I do not feel that with Konami. So will I download Short Message and play it? Of course I will, because I'm a gamer and I want to know. But like,
This will be my first Silent Hill.
I'm gonna be honest.
You're not gonna play the Silent Hill 2 remake, man? Like, come on, like that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Oh my god, no, it's
or
not.
F.
No, it's
or
not.
F.
Okay, Short Message looks fucking dope. Silent Hill 2 remake looks like shit. Do not.
I'm still gonna play it.
Okay, but what about F?
Fuck F. We're not talking about F because nothing's come out from it, and I don't even want to bring it up in this episode. We'll say Short Message. Let's all go home and play it and see what it's like. Okay.
I'm down. I just downloaded it right now. I booted up my PS5 and started downloading it.
I've had my PS5 on earlier today to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. But like,
if you play Final Fantasy VII Remake again and not Crisis Core, I'm gonna be so angry at you.
That's not what we're talking about. So, like, Salem and I will play Short Message because that's our fucking wheelhouse. But Silent Hill 2, I will literally wait months on before I get it, so I can get a general consensus. Konami has not earned my day one buy, period. And even if, I'm going to tell you right now, this is how much I fucking hate Konami. Even if, like, Silent Hill 2 remake comes out and it fucks, I still will do the same shit with Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Or Metal Gear Delta.
Really?
Whatever the fuck they're calling it. Like,
I've been waiting for that for, like, over 10 years.
I fucking hate Konami.
I don't know. I gotta get it.
And here's the thing.
I gotta get it.
And here's the thing. Like, I will wait for the reviews and I will be honest and everything. And, like, every game that ever comes out ever, I want it to be great. But I want Silent Hill 2 and Metal Gear Delta to fail so fucking bad because I hate Konami with a fucking passion. I want them to go under. I want the head of Konami to be on the fucking street with a fucking can asking for change. I want them to fucking fail so fucking bad. I hate that company.
Dude, damn. I've never felt that strongly about any gaming company. Maybe like Ubisoft.
No.
I fucking hate Ubisoft.
That's fine. A lot of this goes back to like my DDR days because like of what they did to my friends who worked for Rockstar.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of hate with Konami that goes back before the Kojima shit
Mhm.
and before Silent Hill shit. Like, there's a lot of shit there. But like, if Silent Hill 2 comes out and it's fucking awesome, great. I love it. That's awesome. I'll buy it. I love Silent Hill. Like, I'm a consumer whore. Like, fine, I'll buy it. But like, the fact that they came out with they released 2 fucking videos and they said, we're doing a remake. Here's the fucking combat trailer. Like, did you not understand the assignment, Bloober? Like, I don't give a fuck what the combat is. I want to know what the fucking atmosphere is like. I want to hear the voice acting. I want to see the fucking environments. Like, the combat? Like, obviously, Bloober and Konami missed the fucking mark if the first thing they think about with this game is combat. Because it doesn't fucking matter. Combat does not fucking matter in a game like
I'll be honest with you, Chief.
You
I
never
didn't even
played
know.
it.
I didn't even know Silent Hill had combat.
Yeah. You never played it.
Yeah. I thought it was all just
like,
puzzles.
Which is like, and Chris, like, you do you. I love you to death. But like,
I just didn't grow up with Silent Hill. I didn't really grow up with
That's fine. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not hating on that at all. But like, and this is just like, because I know a lot of listeners aren't going to understand because they're not in our group chat, right? Obviously. But when you're like, well, I've never played the original, so I'm hyped about it. It's like, well, then fuck you. Go play the original because you'll understand why this is so fucked. Because
I have no excuse for that because I have the original on my PlayStation Classic.
Then fucking play it because, like, it's such a product of its time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
There's plenty of games that are like that.
Yeah, and it cannot be replicated. Like, Silent Hill 2, like, all these people who are like, oh, you can't fucking make the voice acting good because it ruins it. And it's like, that is true, but it's only true because it's a product of its time. Like, everything about Silent Hill 2 is so creepy because it was limited in technology. Like, nobody could make Silent Hill 2 today. Not that they can't remake it, but just period. You cannot make it today. Because, like, you're not going to get that same creepy factor. Because it's just, we're not limited by the technology. Like, Silent Hill 2 should not be remade. Silent Hill should not be remade. It's fucking perfect the way it is. Anyway.
I say that. I completely get where you're coming from with that because, like, I feel like when it comes to, like, games that are a product of their time that don't necessarily need a remake, the first one that comes to my mind is Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Which I would be okay if Chrono Trigger never got a remake, but because it's perfect the way it is. But I would love a remake, honestly. Like, if a remake came out for Chrono Trigger, I'd be psyched.
Yeah.
If it was good,
it also gives
if
an
it was
opportunity.
good.
Yeah.
Because y'all all
I
saw
think it
the
also
Secret
gives
of
the
Mana
opportunity. I did. I played it.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's so different, though.
No, the Secret of Mana remake is how you don't remake a classic SNES.
Yeah, it was
RPG.
bad.
Y'all are comparing, like, JRPGs to psychological horror.
No,
Which-
yeah, but
so
but
I'm just like,
but JRPGs can be a product of their time too.
sure, but like with the horror, like when people start talking about like the bad voice acting and the janky movements, it's like that wasn't done on purpose. Like that was done because it was a product of its time, and it made it really fucking scary because it was a product of its time. So it's like when you see the fucking trailer for Silent Hill 2 Combat and you see the fucking, you know, quick time events pop up and the fucking bullet time and whatever the fuck game, it's like you missed the mark. Like, I don't give a fuck about Silent Hill 2 Combat. And here's the thing. You know what I didn't see in any of the Silent Hill 2 remake footage? Fog. Like,
I thought it was pretty foggy.
No, not nearly what you get in Silent Hill 1 and 2. Like, and it's just, I don't know. And again, this might just be me wanting them to fail, but, you know. There it is. That's how I feel about it. I'm gonna say, Chris, I really hope that you play the original before you pick up the remake, because I know you picked up the Metal Gear Solid collection. Shame on you.
I mean, they're the
Shame
same.
on you.
They're the original
Shame
games.
on you. You should have pirated them. But I'm just.
Well, I mean, I like
I'm just
that.
kidding. I'm just.
Okay, fair.
But like you should, before you play Silent Hill 2 remake, you should check out the original, because you're gonna miss a lot. I can just tell you, from seeing what we've seen so far of the Silent Hill 2 remake, you're gonna miss a lot.
I don't know if I'm gonna get the Silent Hill 2 remake, because I'm honestly more interested in F than I am the remake.
F looks, well, F. Uh,
F
F is
okay, I know this
written
doesn't. We had
by-
talked about this the other day.
Yeah, F
It's-
is written by a genius.
It's written by the
developed
creator
by
of Higurashi, which is
morons.
probably the only horror anime that genuinely scared me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Out
We'll
of all
see.
the horror anime I've watched, it's the only one that scared me. And he's an incredible storyteller. And I'm one as now, obviously gameplay is important, but I play visual novels. So like I am okay with like the lack of gameplay if the story is really good. But that's just a me thing. Whether or not that's okay, obviously if it's a game like this, there's got to be puzzle solving and all kinds of shit like that in the survival horror aspect. But I also want the story to be really good. And I think that they're in good hands as far as the story.
Mm-hmm. And I was gonna say earlier too, like I think I know Nick, you don't like the idea of Silent Hill 2 being remade and the idea of Konami, but it also like like people like Chris who haven't played it or the original, it's like opens the door for new generation of gamers to experience that don't like just won't know about a PS1 or PS2, like
Yeah,
kids these days don't know what that is
that.
someday. So
Yeah.
they know
Nothing,
Fortnite
like,
and a
Yeah,
Switch and
but
like
Trace, it's Konami.
you got to understand something though, Nick.
They're not going
This
to do it right. Like they're
I
not going to do it properly for the people who can't pick it up.
I have a
on
confession to
PS2.
make. I stopped playing the original Resident Evil because it's it's too jank.
It
And
is.
I can't play like really if an old game is super jank, I can't play it. Especially if
So,
there's a remake. So like I played the
I-
GameCube version of Resident Evil 1, the remake. And that is a fucking phenomenal game.
yeah,
And,
it
and going
is.
from that to the original, it's like I can't do it.
There's a difference between like, as much as I fucking hate how actiony Resident Evil gets, Resident Evil has always been like kind of action first, right? You pick up ammo, you shoot guns. Silent Hill is not that.
Right.
Like that's
No.
what set Silent Hill apart, was the fact that like it was atmospherically horrifying. So like Resident Evil, like you really can't compare the two. Anyway, I gotta say
What?
that.
Well,
That's
let's see.
I
We'll
just
see
want
when
to
the
say
game
that.
comes out.
That's
When it comes out, we'll see. We'll see how it.
I'm
how it
just
looks when it
saying
comes
of
out.
everything. Like I'm not buying Silent Hill 2 day one. Refuse. But
No, I'm not either. I'm not
but-
either.
but
It's not on my priority.
I am a consumer horror,
Yeah.
and if
that being said,
if Silent Hill 2 fans say it's amazing, I'll go buy it. Period.
Okay.
All right. So
yes.
what
That being
was
said,
after
are you
the
are you
Silent
a fan
Hill
of
suit?
BioShock? Are you
Yes!
a fan of
Oh my
BioShock?
God!
Chris?
Judas.
Are you a fan of
Oh
BioShock?
my God!
Nick?
Why do I?
I played the original on the 360 like ages ago, but I don't think I
Yeah.
ever beat it. But it was a cool game. It
Well,
was a
that's the
cool,
one
fun
thing
game.
I thought was interesting that they kept like the art style. Like it feels like
I
the
thought it
graphics
was
are
a new
little updated.
BioShock because I remember I
Yeah,
missed it and I was like, "Is this a new BioShock?"
Yeah, which is
They're
also
like,
begs
oh,
the
they
question.
were underwater. They went into the air, and
Yeah.
now they're in space. Like,
And I was like, "It looks like another BioShock," and
yeah, that
it
I-
wasn't. And then I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm
thing?
not mad
Yeah.
about it, but it is funny that Ken Levine was like, I'm leaving 2K. I don't want to be pigeonholed into BioShock 4. Anyway, here's BioShock 4.
Yeah, honestly.
Here's
Which
it's
I'm
BioShock
not
4.
fucking happy about. Like, Judas looks so fucking cool. And I will
Yeah.
say, like, when we get
I'll play all space games.
as we get later into the like 2024 and we start talking about like our top 20 of all time, like I will not be surprised if BioShock Infinite ends up in my top 20 of all time.
Really?
We'll see.
Of all the BioShock games, Infinite?
Yeah. Oh god.
Really?
I mean,
And
you
it's
got
a great
Elizabeth.
game.
Elizabeth, like she's fucking amazing. And
I have the
Booker,
BioShock trilogy on Switch, but I haven't
you
played
gotta
it.
go through it. Like
I played the original
So,
forever ago, and I don't remember
for,
how far I got.
like when Ken Levine works on a new game, it's like, yeah, I know this is gonna be BioShock, but it's gonna be good. And everything about Judas looks like BioShock, but sci-fi, and I'm fucking there for it. Like, I'm so fucking stoked about, like, how do you marriage cyberpunk and like 1950s America? Like, he's gonna do it. It's gonna be so fucking good.
Yep. Let's barrel through these next three here.
it's gonna
So
be-
we've got Metro Awakening is a VR
Yeah,
game
VR.
that's coming out. Like if I liked
Metro-
VR, I know Chris and I we talked about VR stuff in the chat the other day. You know, if I had the time and the space and the stuff, like I have the original VR headset with all the fucking wires and shit, but I got mirrored, like doors on my closet, so it just my sensors never really worked right, so I stopped playing. And we got the Quest.
Yeah, I like the
And
Quest.
I
I
just
think
don't
the
use
Quest
I just don't use it.
yeah. I have a Quest, and I use it sometimes every now and then. I like to boot up Resident Evil 4 on it because I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Resident Evil 4 as a game, I fucking love the VR version. It's so fun. But
Yeah, and piggybacking off of that, the
Yeah.
next thing is the Legendary Tales, which may actually get us back
that
into VR.
looks
So this looks like
pretty
Dark
fucking
Souls
cool.
in
Yeah.
VR, and I'm
Yeah.
fucking stoked.
That
So,
looks pretty cool when he was like ripping the
I want to play that. I
skeleton.
think you can play with other people too, so maybe we can get on Quest and play that.
I hope it's
I
on
have a
Quest.
Quest.
I have a
Do you have a
Quest
VR
too.
headset?
I have
Okay,
a Quest too.
so this looks fun.
I hope it's
Like
not a
so
PS,
much fun.
I hope it's just not a PSVR exclusive because PSVR.
I think
is like
it
a
might
whole
be,
thing.
but I don't know.
What was after
see.
the Dark Souls VR? Like whatever it was.
Dragon's Dogma 2, which we've already
Oh,
seen.
yeah.
We
It
know
looks
about
fucking
it.
awesome.
I'm getting it.
God,
It looks
Comes out on March
literally-
25th.
I know fuck all about that game, but
We
it
all-
looks awesome.
We gotta play it together.
Yeah.
It looks
Like
so
it's got to
cool.
be multiplayer because the first thing I thought when I saw it was
I don't
like,
think it is.
really, because like when I saw it, I was
No.
like, oh, this is medieval Helldivers. Like,
Yeah, like could you
Yeah.
imagine like going on a quest in like a
Oh,
fucking
God, it'd
fantasy
be
world with your
so
bros?
cool.
Like that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
better
ticks all the
be-
boxes. It's fucking dragons. I love dragons. Dragons are fucking cool. Fantasy world. I'm in. It looks awesome. And like the original
Yep.
Dragon's Dogma, I have on Steam, but I haven't played it. But I don't know if I need to before I play the second one. But the second one looks fucking
It
awesome.
would help you understand the mechanics, but it's just like
It's
you know,
old,
your
though. Like, it's
companions are
very
called
old.
pawns, and then you summon
Mhm.
them, and you know they exist in this pocket dimension when they're not like
I'm
summoned to
sure
your
that
side or
I'm
something.
sure that
That's
they.
it. Like
Oh, so it's like Pokemon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
but with people.
Okay. I mean, no, I don't think I need to play the original, but it looks the
No.
new one.
I
looks
never
fucking
played the
awesome.
original, but I want to fuck with.
The
Dragon's Dogma
the
2.
original the dark if anything just play Dark Arisen. It's always like $9 on Steam. I have it.
I think that's what
We
I
bought it
have.
when it was on sale. I'm gonna
Is that the
probably
first
play
one?
it for 10 hours before I get the new one.
Is
So.
Dark Arisen the first one?
Yeah, it's just like the like game of the year, scholars of the first sin type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like, edition.
it's
Like
a friend of mine bought like a Capcom game bundle for like dirt cheap and was like, "Hey, this
it
was in
included
there."
that.
Yeah, he was like, "This was in there, but I already have it," and he just gave it to me.
There you
But,
go. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, if you've got it, pop it
And
in
it's-
and play. If you're interested in playing 2, play it for like 3 hours and be like, cool, or I
It's-
don't know.
It's
So.
Steam Deck compatible, so I probably will.
Yeah. So anyway,
What followed
I'm
that?
trying to speed up because
Yeah.
we're like over our time limit by 20
Yeah,
minutes.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
Then we got the next Team Ninja game, which is just Sekiro with
Rise
horses.
of
And,
the Ronin. Yeah,
Yeah, it
which-
looks cool.
Which I'm stoked about, but I gotta
Sekiro of Tsushima 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Tenchu. Like, is what I
Yeah,
think.
Tenchu like is
I gotta
there.
be honest though. Like,
I tried playing Sekiro
I
and it's
was
I don't know if I can get used to the
no,
combat.
Sekiro's weird, but like, I don't think this is gonna be like Sekiro.
Okay.
No, it's a
Like,
little more forgiving in
it's
Team
not.
Ninja
I
games these days.
also don't think it's gonna be a Souls like because they didn't
It
show.
is though. It's
Is
literally. I'm
it?
looking at it right now. I see the Sekiro bar. It's
Yeah,
exactly the
Sekiro
I
same.
bar.
guess
It's
maybe.
it's Team Ninja Sekiro.
But
So I
like,
guess Team Ninja.
I love Team
So.
Ninja. Like, I played Wulong. I didn't beat it, but
Yeah.
like, Wulong fucking rules. It's really good.
There's flamethrowers.
But like, I don't know. I gotta be like
Oh yeah, no,
honest.
that's
This is.
Sekiro.
I have
You
never.
get guns though. I'm seeing guns.
Yeah,
This guy's got like a
yeah.
boat.
The
Like
gun is fucking.
yeah.
I'm
Oh
not-
my god. Yeah, yeah. Executions with a pistol, dude. What?
It's
Yo,
really cool.
day one. Day
No,
one.
no.
Like,
Wait,
what
wait,
the
wait,
hell?
wait. Did she walk out with the cat yet? Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Oh
You
no,
watching
I'm
it?
just
You
watching
watch
the
it.
whole thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold
the
up,
cat?
hold up. Because I was like, yeah, this looks interesting. Like, I'll pick this
Nah,
up.
that was sick. I
was like,
forgot
this
that.
isn't day one for me. But then she walks out
Yeah.
with the fucking calico baby.
Yeah, the
Hold
cat.
up.
The cat.
When does she?
We love it. We love a
let
cat.
me know when she comes out. When does she come out? Like, cause she. I don't know who it is. This
Oh,
is
it's
guy.
like later.
Yeah, she comes out and she's holding.
Yeah,
this
there.
thing.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
calico baby. Yeah, and
With
I'm
the
like, that's like, I love that if you go into our group chat.
Like maybe we'll get a decent story. I mean, you know how the Team Ninjas stories have been
Dude,
lately.
Team
They've been kind of
Ninja-
like
well,
just
Team-
kind of
Team
there.
Ninja did other M's, so you know.
Did they?
Yeah.
The other M?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I've never finished that game. I remember I played it for like 2 hours, and I was like, honestly, this game would be pretty cool considering it's like a third person Metroid game, but it's 3D. Like a third person 3D Metroid. That sounds really cool.
No,
And like the way that
Yeah.
the combat was kind of all right. I mean, it's nothing crazy,
This
but
is-
I didn't mind
this-
it.
this
But then
is-
I was also just kind of like, what the fuck is going on in this story?
No, this.
Who is the
this
baby?
This is about Rise of Ronin for me because I was hyped about it and I was like ready to buy it, and then I don't know if y'all saw this, but like or read it. This is in our group chat, but I had to screenshot it because I'm like, God, I'm such a nerd. I was like, I go, oh, Rise of the Ronin gives me Tenchu vibes, kinda, but meets Assassin's Creed and Game of Thrones. Wonder
Game of
and
Thrones.
then I go, wonder if it'll be Souls-like. And then I go, I don't know if this will be a day one buy, but I do want to pick it up at some point. Oh, that chick has a calico cat in her arms. Day one buy.
Yeah. I remember this. I think you were watching that like as I was on the way home.
Yeah. Because I had just got off work and I was like so hyped for Rise of the Ronin, which I still want to pick up at some point. But like,
Yeah.
it just depends on when it comes out and everything. Like, it's not gonna be like Stellar Blade. I will pause shit to go play that. Like for sure.
Yeah, it looks great.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I've already got my PTO in. It's approved. Like, I'm taking 4 days off with bourbon pizza. Like, fuck yeah. Like, I'm not doing
Angel's
shit.
Envy.
Yeah, I'm not doing shit for 4 days. But like Rise of the Ronin, I'm like, we'll see. Like, I'm gonna pick it up. But then
Yeah, no,
then
that
bitch came
Stellar
out with
Blade.
that fucking calico cat, and I was like, oh, the colors. Okay, yeah, day one buy.
Yeah, honestly, like as far as all the games in here, there's only 2 of them that were a day one buy for me, and that's Stellar Blade and Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
The
came out-
Rise of
Sonic
the
for
Ronin
me.
looks cool, but I'm like, I don't.
I mean,
I have
yeah,
so
it-
many fucking games in my backlog. I'm like,
We'll see.
Yeah.
But like, what did they announce after Rise of the Ronin? Because there was something.
Until Dawn for PS5, and then the one that took up the rest of the direct.
DS2.
The
I will say just
Yeah,
before
DS2.
we move on and we talk about DS2, like Until Dawn, like if you
fantastic.
haven't played Until Dawn, like Salem and I played the Quarry. It is like if you're into horror and you're into scary movies, it is a quintessential couples game. Like
really.
it is so good to play with your partner. Just sit there
Yeah.
and like figure out the shit, trade the controller back and forth. Like the Quarry was amazing to play with Salem. So like, yeah, like did anybody ask for Until Dawn PS5 PC release? No, but am I mad about
No.
it? Not at all.
Is it already on my PS5 and the PS4 version? Yes.
Yeah, like
They're actually they removed it. They removed the PS4 version from the
that's
store.
right. Yeah, they did.
That's funny. I just played it in October.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
like-
you're still gonna have it because you bought it, but you can't buy it now.
Wow.
I think
Right,
I'm gonna
and then-
look. Actually, hold on. I
and
have my
then-
PS5 booted up because I'm immediately going to play Persona after this is
I
over.
know. Yeah, we'll. Yeah, go.
But I'm gonna actually look. I'm gonna look right now. But Until Dawn, I don't know anything about that game, but I've heard good things.
It's like a horror game. It's like there's no like gameplay to it. It's like
It is on here.
Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain type gameplay, right? So you make choices, but it's a really fun like date night game. Like
Until Dawn is still on here.
yeah,
I don't know what they were talking about. It's on PlayStation Plus.
but they did that,
Yeah, I
and
don't know.
then Death Stranding 2, which isn't the last game, and I want to talk about the last game, but like
Yeah, there is a secret. There's
Death
a secret.
Stranding
There's a secret game and a secret like.
The whole time
I-
during the Death Stranding 2 trailer, Trace was blowing my inbox up
it's
because
so
he was like,
good.
"What the fuck is going on?"
It's so good.
As a person, I've got the jacket, man. Like I like to understand, and I've played this game twice.
Why?
And you're
And
like,
I'm
"Did I
like,
miss
How
something?"
did you play it twice and think? How did you play it twice and think that you would fucking understand? Like obviously, you're not
I
going
thought that.
You
my
know how
second playthrough
mad?
would-
You know how mad I
Give
would be if
me
I
more.
played that entire game and I did not understand a single thing.
It's Kojima, baby.
I did no.
You're
I
not
don't,
supposed
don't
to
like
understand-
that.
you're not
That's
supposed to
awful.
understand. You're supposed to play through
That's
it
my
and
whole
go,
thing. That's
okay,
why I was so
get it.
upset because I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Dude, don't fucking pretend like you know what's going on in Metal Gear. You don't. You don't.
Did you
think
fucking?
you
Well, we all do.
Well, you're a
don't.
snake.
Nobody
think
knows
you
what's
do.
going on. It's Kojima, okay? And it's like I said. No, it's like I said in our chat. Like there are two game makers who have the balls to fuck with gamers, and that's Suda51 because he loves dicks and poops and boobs. Okay, and then there's Kojima because he wishes he did acid and read books on what happens when you do acid, and went, I'm gonna make video games on that, which is not what happens when you do acid, but if you've never done acid and you play Kojima games, you're like, is this what it's like to do acid? I don't know how to fucking explain it. Kojima's
What was-
fucking brilliant. I love that.
with the puppet.
No, yeah, exactly, brilliant. Fucking
I was
brilliant.
stuck on
What?
that. I was
How is that
stuck on
right?
that.
You were so hyper fixated. You were like, they fucked it up. They
Because
fucked
like
up
the whole
trailer.
time, Trace is just
And it's
messaging me
like-
like, "What the fuck is this? What is happening?"
No, the first time I saw it, I was like, yeah, all right, classic Kojima. Fucking 10 frames per second on the puppet.
is that a
Kitty
good
Kitty
thing?
and the blue
Is that a
people
good
were, like,
thing?
Not rendered
It's
correctly
fucking-
or
it's fucking-
something.
no,
like
it's totally normal because obviously.
yeah, that was
20
normal.
It's
apparently.
obvious. It's normal because 28 frames have been locked on the beach. Obviously, God, get your shit together, Trace. Don't you understand how the beach works? Like this is why I love Kojima because he will introduce shit like this and just as earnest as you can be, just be like, yeah, 28 frames. On
Feeling
the beach.
that like Kojima
Like,
could make a video game where all you
I-
do is press X
Here's
to
the
shit
thing,
your
here's
pants.
The thing, and here's the thing about like Kojima games. Like when we look at that puppet, and he's only moving 12 frames per second, or whatever, like, when he's moving, or even talking. There are three people. There are three people in that fucking trailer that interact with that puppet. Who are they? Fragile. Sam. Hicks.
Sam.
The
and
only
Troy
three
Baker.
people. The only three people who have dooms. So, the puppet is probably still to everybody, except those who have dooms. So it's like probably a fucking weird thing. Like it's fucking Kojima. Like don't get stuck on it. That's why I was like joking with you, Trace, when you were like, "Why is this frame rate so fucked up?" I'm like, "Why is the puppet talking?" Like why? Who the fuck cares?
Right.
I don't get it.
I'm like, it's Kojima. You just fucking.
I haven't played the first,
Dude,
but the first
Have
one.
you
but
played a video game, Chris?
yes,
Have you
I've played a
played
video game.
games? Like, and I'm not talking like Fire Emblem. Like you've played video games, right?
Like, what do you mean by
Like,
video
are you a
games?
bad enough dude to save the president?
like Resident Evil 4. Yes, I've played Resident Evil 4.
That's the president's daughter, but yeah.
Okay.
You're following me.
What is a game where you rescue the president?
It's what was it? Double Dragon? I forget.
Fuck it,
Anyway,
no, you're thinking of Bad Dudes, which is a completely different game.
The point is, Kojima's making fucking video games. Like, stop thinking so hard about it. When the motherfucker looks at the screen and says, "Hey, we've got to stop this dead body from producing chiral crystals before the BTs overtake the beach," and they expect you to know what that is, do you know what your response should be?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, my king.
Yes. All right, yeah, let's get. I don't want to fuck over the beach. Yeah, let's go. Like that's what you should
And
do.
I did, man. I
Okay,
did
so
it.
I have to
You
ask
just
you a
learned that
serious
shit.
question.
Like, stop
This is-
fucking thinking too hard about it.
No.
and just
This is
fucking
a
go
serious
with it.
question. I have a serious question. If I played Death Stranding all the way through, am I going to understand what's going on?
No.
Apparently not.
Then I do not want to play that.
No, you should
I
play-
refuse to play a video game with a story that I do not
Here's
understand.
the thing. How do you feel, Chris? How do you feel about like I don't know, like Animal Crossing?
I mean, yeah, it was a fun time waster during COVID.
You know, like, how do you feel about like cozy games in general?
I mean, they're good time wasters. They're not something I super hyper fixate on, but
Like, imagine a cozy game with like a crazy deep lore story. That's what Death Stranding is, and it took me until this week to figure it out. But I was like, Death Stranding is a cozy game. You just walk. You just walk to your destination. You do your deliveries, and then every once in a while you'll hit like really intense moments or really crazy story points.
that don't make sense.
They do make sense, but like
You said that I will not understand this
no,
game.
you'll. This is Chris. This is why it's so. I don't know. Like, I don't want to shit on you, dude. Like, when you were like, "I'm too smooth brain to figure it out," and I'm like, I don't want to be a fucking asshole, but I also want to be like, yeah, you might be. Like,
I mean, I am 100%. Like,
I don't know.
if the game's lore isn't spoon fed to me, then I don't. Then
it's
it
just
is.
a
I do
matter of,
not
like,
have the desire to go out
it's
and
not
uncover
about-
it.
No. You don't have to go out and uncover it. You like, it's not like a From game where you have to go uncover it. Like, it's
I
not
mean, but see,
Bloodborne.
even in From games, they do
Even
that,
in From
and
games.
I don't like it. I don't like that they do that. But
No.
the gameplay of From games is so goddamn good that I don't care.
Exactly.
Okay.
That you
But
don't care.
Death Stranding, the gameplay does
but with
not
Death
look
Stranding,
good.
it's like the
Death
gameplay
Stranding-
doesn't.
Death
Yes.
Stranding gameplay is cozy.
I was delivering.
And the
I remember
game-
last- delivering
If you
pizzas.
don't,
Literally.
if you don't want a cozy game, then that's not for you. But like with Death Stranding, it's not about just like you pick up enough pieces to be like, oh, okay, and then push forward through the mystery. I don't know. It's crazy. It's awesome. I'm just saying, like, one, Chris, don't shit on the game because
I'm not shitting on it. I'm just like
I'm gonna
me
play it
personally.
I know
Me
you are.
personally,
I'm
I
just
can't
saying,
shit on a game I've never
because
played.
here's the thing, Chris, is you're like a millisecond away from shitting on it because you make the same fucking joke all the time, and like I love you, but you're like the fucking, you're like the bro douchebag who hits his wife who is like, I can't stand seeing Taylor Swift at the Chiefs game. Can't wait for her to write a song about this breakup. When you say, oh, it's a FedEx game. It's like, bro, stop saying the same joke over and over again. We've all heard it. Like, you didn't make that up. It's not funny. Like,
Well, look,
if you
that
wanna-
is
if
just
you
the
wanna
majority of what I saw.
If you want to make a funny joke about cozy games, then come up with something funny. But saying, oh my God, it's UPS Simulator, it's not funny. Because, one, it's not UPS Simulator.
Well, they couldn't get the branding. I get it.
It's 50% UPS Simulator.
See, no,
But, like-
that's too much. That's too much.
Sure, that's fine. But I'm just saying, like,
Death
Death
there's
Stranding
nothing
is like,
about Death Stranding that interests me. That's my thing with it.
it's just, yes, it's weird.
I watched my brother-in-law play it whenever it came out, and I'm like, this does not look like a game I would have fun with at all.
Did your brother-in-law beat it?
No, he got bored of it super
He
quick.
sounds like a dummy, but
I mean, he's just like
I'm just
he
saying,
was
like-
he's like I've been playing this for hours, and I've literally just been walking back and forth. I don't like it.
No.
It's not
That's
fun.
what I did. I did
I
that
don't-
for
that's not
25
fun to me.
hours. Didn't do anything.
That's not fun to me.
I
That is
didn't go
not fun to me.
anywhere.
It's rad as shit. Fuck you.
That's not funny.
And then I played it again. I picked up from where I left off. I beat the game, and then I beat the game again because I was like, "Why can't I stop playing this?"
Yeah.
Like
I want to.
that was what happened.
I'm gonna play it again.
I can't do it. I cannot do it.
I haven't played the
okay,
director's
that's
cut yet.
fine. All right, that's fine.
So
Death Stranding 2 looks awesome as shit. Like, all right, we're gonna say that. If Chris wants to chime in and say it doesn't, he's wrong.
No,
But-
I didn't say anything about that.
I know.
I can't. I have no input on it because I've never played the
But
first one.
Fizzant. What the
What's
fuck
that?
is Fizzant? Because it's like
Yeah.
new action espionage from Kojima. Okay,
Mhm.
so we're getting Metal Gear back, right? But then he's like, it's a combination of video games and movies, and I'm like, how? And
Isn't
then
that kind of what OD is supposed to be?
Yeah, I mean it is, but
Okay.
this is Sony. I think that's his big thing. It's like this.
I
one's from
just
Sony.
okay, I guess.
He's like, I'm gonna do horror stuff with Jordan Peele, but I'm doing Metal Gear stuff with Sony. But
I mean,
like,
my friend Mir was pretty hype about that,
dude,
and I was like,
when it zoomed out. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When it zoomed out and it showed Columbia Pictures, I was like, Death Stranding movie, yeah. I didn't realize until I rewatched it that I was like, oh, Visit. It's the new game or whatever that he's making. I don't understand. I feel like he's
well,
gonna
don't you know? I mean, they're making a Death Stranding series or something, aren't they?
They are, but like
Grand type games.
Strand type.
Ugh.
I just feel like Fizzant is gonna be, as much as he's hyping it up, I feel like it's gonna be just a game that has like episodes of a TV show that interact with the game. Not even interact, but that are like canonical.
They did that with oh god, what was that game? They did this. Please help me. Oh, it was something head ass.
Something had asked. What kind of game was it?
Bad.
It was a bad game.
It
Where it
was
where it was like a video game and also a.
a movie series or something.
Are you talking about
something, TV.
Bandersnatch?
No,
Yeah,
not
they do
Bandersnatch.
Bandersnatch.
I was like, that wasn't a game. That was just like selecting options. That was like a choose your own.
No, I had a friend that was he was like a background actor in the movie part. That's how I knew about it.
Was it like an old one?
It's old, like
Oh, like
360
Night Trap?
era.
Oh,
Nah.
360
I
era.
don't know.
That's old now. Fuck. God, I need to go to the chiropractor.
You know,
That was like high school for me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a commercial we saw the other day that was like emergency or some fucking medicine.
It's
But it
not
was, like,
Horizon Dawn.
retro throwback, and it was like 16-bit, and I was like, God, I'm old. This
That's-
is retro.
I
was like,
consider
this is
I
retro.
consider 16-bit to be retro, but maybe not Xbox.
No, I mean it is, but like still.
Speaking of 16-bit retro, we need to get Nick to
When
play
I was growing up,
a SNES RPG.
when I was
one,
growing
just
up,
one.
retro was not of my generation, so it was weird. But
Defiance.
Defiance.
I did not. That does not ring a bell.
Defiance.
That was a TV show.
Yeah.
No, it was like a 360 video game / movie or whatever.
It was like it just had like a TV show that like went along with it or something.
Fuck, I don't know any. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, 3 seasons.
Oh,
Hang on.
Graham Ballard. Yeah, there were a lot of people on this. Anyway. I don't know. We're already over an hour. on
It
this.
was a tie-in to the sci-fi show of the same name, released in 2013. PlayStation 3, PC, and 360, and on Steam. Went free to play on June 4th. And they were shut down in 2021. The servers.
All right. Well,
I mean,
I'm gonna call a stop on this episode because we're already an hour. We're already 3 minutes over
Sure.
an hour. You guys, thanks for listening. So yeah, it looks like yeah, Disc 3 is back, baby. It's been like
yeah. I was gonna say like
Finally.
before we
literally
exit.
2 months since we've done an episode. Today, which is
yeah.
the 3rd, but we're gonna release this on Sunday. We're not doing live streams anymore, so cry.
We're gonna
about it.
save the live streams for like actual gaming.
Yeah,
stuff
we'll
that we're
do
gonna be
we'll do
doing.
gaming stuff like Still
we have a whole schedule, guys. We're back. We have a
so-
schedule. We got meetings.
Yeah,
We're doing it.
We'll have
Doing it. I finally got a new mic. I don't sound like shit anymore. I
Thank
hope.
God. Oh my God.
No more. It's actually, you could see it up on the thing, the microphone, the Yeti. I've got a bunch of shit everywhere because I was cleaning today and I haven't finished.
We'll have another episode coming out on the 11th, Super Bowl Sunday. Go
Super
Chiefs!
Bowl Sunday.
Go Chiefs! But we're gonna do our PS1 draft picks, top 5. So that'll be fun. How about this? I don't know how to fairly do it, but I want to make sure who's getting the first draft pick.
I say we just roll for it.
How do you roll? Okay,
Or just pull up virtual dice, or like maybe one of those spinner things.
We're all on the internet right now. I'm gonna do
Uh-huh.
virtual D20. Y'all do the same thing.
Virtual D20. Everybody, I mean, I know this goes without saying. I trust y'all, but everybody, please be honest.
Yeah. No.
Don't be like, I got a 20.
All right. So I got my number.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Wait, how do I do it? Oh, I roll like this. Okay. Did you get 10? Did you get 20?
What did you get, Trace?
No, I got 2.
Oh, okay.
No.
I haven't rolled mine.
Roll yours.
Oh my God, you're not gonna believe me.
What'd you get?
I got 20.
Bullshit.
I swear to God.
Share your screen.
Okay, hold on.
I don't believe you.
I swear. Do you want me to re-roll?
No, I don't want you to re-roll. If you got 20,
No,
that's
I
awesome.
swear to
No,
God.
if you got a 20, that's fucking rad. Like,
Can you see it? Oh wait, hold on.
oh, you
Oh,
did.
God.
Oh my God, you did.
You
oh
bastard.
my God, you motherfucker. All right. So Chris goes first on his.
Okay.
Chris is gonna go first on his fucking PS1 top 5.
I have to. So we have to pick good games. We can't just pick our favorites. I mean, you could pick your favorites, I guess,
Yeah,
but
I mean, you're talking. This is the draft, right? Like you're putting
Okay.
together a team of what you think would be the best. So for
PS1.
what it's worth, my roll with 13, so it's gonna be Chris, me, and poor Trace.
sorry,
So,
bud.
But like, yeah. So you're talking about PS1 games. You're doing your top 5. Your most badass team, right? So.
Damn, I want to put. I'm gonna put one of
Okay.
my favorite PS1 game in there, as even though it is
I'm just
completely
telling you,
not a
Chris.
strong
Yeah,
contender.
no. See, I'm telling you, Chris, right now, I'm gonna have Google up my ass all for your whole top 5 because I'm gonna be like, what are the sales? How many people played it? Because I know you're gonna pick some weird.
One of mine is gonna be really
No,
stupid.
You're gonna pick some
'Cause you're gonna-
weird ass
what the
fucking
fuck?
shit. You're gonna pick
No.
some weird-ass fucking shit.
All of my favorite PS1 games I have a physical copy of, except for
Yeah, so you're gonna pick some
except for
weird ass
one.
fucking shit.
I got like. Yeah,
I'm worried. I'm
kinda-
not worried
you have an
about
idea
you,
of what-
Chris. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about Trace because I know Trace is already thinking about Metal Gear,
And Armored Core.
and I'm just telling you right now, Trace. Like, stop thinking about
Hey,
Metal
you
Gear.
guys didn't play Armored Core on the
I'm-
PlayStation 1.
I'm taking-
Only I did that.
I'm taking Metal Gear. Like, Metal Gear's going.
You're not number one,
you can-
Nick.
Yeah, who's your number one?
What if I wanted to pick Metal Gear?
Just go for it. Like, if you want to waste it, I'm gonna pick fucking.
I'm not gonna pick.
I'm gonna pick Kirby eats balls. Like, I don't know. What
Wow, I'm gonna fuck you up for that.
I don't know.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
we'll see.
So yeah,
I may just say fuck it and just pick all my favorite games.
that's what next week is. That'll be releasing on Super Bowl Sunday. So yeah, get ready for that. But we're back, baby. 2024. We kind of realized that 2023 was our beta. No, it would be our alpha season. 2024 is going to be our beta. We're going to work through some kinks and get some shit together this year. But Insert Disc 3.
We're already off to a great start.
Like,
We have a
we're-
schedule.
We're
We have
we're 3 cool motherfuckers. Like,
as far as the old episodes we
we're
recorded.
2 cool motherfuckers. Who do you think is the loser?
Me.
Shut up.
I have a fucking look at the body pillow I have.
Okay, that's fair.
but what was I gonna say? Oh, as far as like our old ones that we did where we just streamed them, I think it's safe to assume that those will not be uploaded to the YouTube channel, correct? Since
Well,
that was
there's
still
some.
technically our beta.
There's some that are uploaded.
We'll leave episode 1. I know episode 1's there, the Zelda episode.
Yeah, but basically, I'm gonna keep them on there, but probably come next year or when we finally do our what do you call it? Trace, you work in IT. What is you have alpha, beta? What's the final release called?
Theta. I don't know.
It's
Gamma.
just called the final release.
Final release. When we do our final release, we'll do
Like-
we'll probably do an official episode 1. Right now, there's a few episodes up on the YouTube. Go catch those. This will be up on YouTube. This will probably be up on SoundCloud. We'll see. I don't know.
We're dicking around right now because
But
we're
this
still
was
working shit
Sony
out.
State of Play. Next week we're gonna do PS1 draft picks. We got some shit through the month. But it's 2024. We're not fucking around. All right, we're doing weekly fucking episodes. So
One more thing before we leave, as we always like to wrap up these episodes with. What are y'all playing right now?
yeah, good question.
Y'all know.
I
You?
don't.
You're playing
do.
you're playing Armored Core, right? The PS3 one that you just got? Or no?
What are you?
Oh,
Tekken.
no,
You're
I
playing
mean,
Tekken.
I did just get that.
Oh, you're
but,
playing Tekken. That's
I'm
right.
playing
You are playing
Tekken.
Who
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
who's your main on Tekken 8?
Yoshimitsu is back.
Dude, Yoshimitsu's goated.
Yoshimitsu
Yeah.
hasn't been back since like Tekken 2.
Dude, I've only played Tekken 3 and I fucking love Tekken 3. I've never played anything
Yeah.
other than
Yeah,
that.
we
Oh
should
no,
get- we
I
should
played
get
Street
into
Fighter
Tekken.
versus Tekken.
That's,
I'm down. I bought Street Fighter 6 and never played it.
I mean,
and I'm like,
Salem and I are gonna
Me
buy
too.
Tekken. Like we
Yeah.
buy Tekken games. Like we don't get competitively into it, but like yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
so Nick, what are you playing
yeah.
and why is it Crisis
That's not what
Core?
Tekken's about. Tekken's about having fun with your friends.
Yeah,
So-
fuck yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not playing really anything right now. I was gonna start up another playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake today, but I didn't really have time. But I mean, I played through Wulong, not all of it. I didn't beat it, but Wulong Fallen Dynasty. That was the game I played after Liza P. What I played of it was really good, but I got my state exam for my license and insurance coming up. I gotta fucking pass that. I had MAG, and then Katsucon's coming up. I just got a lot of shit to do right now, so I'm not playing any games until
Until you play Crisis Core, I gotcha.
shut the fuck up. I gotta play it. You're not wrong. But,
You
like,
you do have to play. I think you should play it before the new one comes out.
I
That's just me.
don't think it's necessary because
It is,
feel like-
dude. It's the whole backstory. It's
know
pretty
the
cool.
whole backstory. I'm not oblivious.
game's
to
good.
it.
It's
yeah,
fun.
I mean, I want to play it. Like, I never beat it, but I know the story. But yeah,
Tifa
no,
as
I
a cowgirl, it's great.
that happened in the original.
But there's it's just Tifa as a cowgirl in this game though. It's not like flashbacks.
I feel
It's just like that the whole game.
I feel like you should play the original.
I am.
we still
That's
streaming?
okay. So my
what are you,
games that
what
I'm
are
playing,
you playing
now-
right now? Yeah.
So right now, y'all can take a wild guess as to what one of them is. That I've only streamed for
Yeah,
10 hours
Persona
yesterday.
3. That's fine.
Persona 3 Reload. Fucking
Chris,
What- this-
constantly 12 years behind.
Trace, like, came into my stream yesterday and was like, "This game looks gorgeous," and I'm like, "Dude, wait till you see the fucking UI. This has the greatest UI I've ever seen in a video game. It has just the most gorgeous
Yeah.
menus I've ever seen.
No, I watched
And-
you play through it. I was like, this looks really good.
It is
Yeah.
so good, and it's amazing story.
It makes me want to
Again.
boot up the original just to compare it.
Oh my god, it's like night and day. I played the portable, the PSP version, and it was
Yeah.
And I'm also playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm probably about halfway through it, I'd say. I'll definitely finish it before the new one comes out. And
I'm probably just
I've,
gonna pick up where I left off.
I
don't
picked
know.
up another Code. I don't know if y'all heard about that game. It was a game that came out for Switch. That's
Another
a
Code,
remake
yes.
of a really old DS game.
Yes,
It's two games, actually. It's a DS game and a Wii game, and they remade them
That
for
is
the
correct.
Switch. Huh?
Yeah, I'm familiar with
You've played them?
those. Yes, I played one
Yeah.
of them on the DS.
Yeah, it's a fun little mystery puzzle solving game.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the remake was I love the art style of it. It doesn't run, it's a Switch, so it doesn't run the best, but the art style is really cool. It was developed by Arc System Works, and Arc System Works is pretty I like the kind of aesthetic they have in a lot of their games. But that one is a good one. That's one that I'm kind of like lightly playing, like maybe 30 minutes before bed kind of thing, because it's not a very long game. And that's it. And of course, I'm about to go play some more of it. But look at Igus. Look at her go. This little figure is so cute. I love it.
Shit. All
But
right. Well,
yep.
I don't know. Love you guys. Good episode. Fun. State of Plays coming up. Are you guys stoked for Switch 2 announcement on the Nintendo Direct?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard so many leaks about it, and I'm like,
It's coming.
I know they're gonna make a new console, obviously, but all the stuff everyone's like, it's LCD, it's OLED, it's not backwards compatible. I'm like, okay, are you sure about all this?
Yeah, we'll see. I do believe that they would release a non-OLED.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
they
that
did that with the
makes
Vita.
sense.
It wasn't
Yeah.
the original Vita OLED, and the rest weren't.
I mean, I don't even know about the Vita. I'm just talking about Nintendo. Like, I
Oh no,
guess-
I'm saying like they've done that before. They've done that
Yeah.
too, where they release an OLED, and then their next one they release a
yeah,
regular
It
LCD.
is what it is. Anyway,
I'm cool with you.
that's it. We got.
I gotta go make dinner, yo.
Yeah, you go make dinner. We got a lot to talk about next week. Think about your draft picks. Love you
Sure.
guys. Thank you so
Love
much.
you, man. Go play
Late.
Crisis Core.
Bye.
Later.
All right. I'm gonna go play Tekken and then
I'm gonna
Final Fantasy
go. I'm gonna stream more
tomorrow.
Persona.